Welcome back to BRATPLACID. Let me say that first. I realized that I've never introduced myself. I'm Tori, and I'm back here to talk about baddies. Now, Jayla, out of all fights, I just feel like this go around, Gretchen study saying, nigga, like, you really... This was the one you supposed to turn her up. Because it was just, like, maybe at first it was like, okay, yeah, it's a habit. But by now, baby Gretchen has had time to settle in with the idea that I can't say the word. She ain't going for it. Somebody should told her. I mean, I get it. Security got a job to do. And they was like, we can't keep letting y'all attack this girl. I get that part. So, yeah, I get it. Security was a little... They was tight on Gretchen. They was trying to make sure nobody got to her too much. I just still feel like, Jayla, when you first ran up, what was the point of you stopping? What was the point of you stopping? You supposed to follow through, baby. Follow through. I'll never forget. Deja used to tell me that in volleyball. That's why I used to never conserve over the goddamn net. Because I never would follow through. Baby, you should have followed through. You should have followed through. Okay, when Natalie came... I mean, not when Natalie came in, y'all. When Tommy came in on the horse looking good as fuck. She was looking good as fuck. She was looking so fine. I mean, I was trying to focus. I was trying to pay attention, but the thing was thanging, and I was like, girl, what are you... She just was looking too good. You was looking too good, and that's really what was going on. She was looking too good, and everybody was caught off guard. I couldn't believe it. She was definitely drunk or something, but she was looking good regardless of whatever she was. Okay? I'm going to start there. That's, you know what I'm saying? No, y'all can never make me hate Tommy. You can never make me hate Tommy. Tommy ain't did nothing yet that I done seen that made me hate her. Coming in on the horse, I love it. I love it because the creator couldn't even think of that. You know, and I love that for Tommy. She knows how to throw a wrench up in Natalie's chin. She sure do. She know how to get her panties in a bunch, and I love that for her. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. I just feel like that first fight was very telling. Whatever went on in that parking lot, Natalie paid for that. Natalie set that up because, you know, as I said before, she is the set up queen. If she don't do nothing else, she gonna get somebody set up. That's just what Natalie gonna do. That's just Natalie. That's just the way Natalie moves. She said, hey, I got money. If I can't win because I'm gonna win because I'm gonna pay. You know, that's just Natalie. And whatever. You know what I've noticed too? The one that what Tommy was like, where the big white one at? The big white one at? She was talking about that biker looking dude. That's Natalie personal. That gotta be Natalie personal security. Like, that's the one that go with her to the grocery store. That's the one that go with her to her doctor's office. Like, that's her personal security. That's her personal motherfucker. And when she left that fight from getting toe up from the flow up, she went back there so she could cash out that nigga a tip so he could make sure that he held Tommy hands. Because what I'm not understanding is why you didn't do that on the beach. What was all of that you was doing? She do that every time. I don't know what it is she be doing, but she do it every time, and I don't really... Whatever, girl. If you like it, I love it. Natalie thinks she be eating it up, and girl, you don't. You be getting whooped down, and it's just at this big age. And that's why I be saying, nobody needs to jump in Natalie's beef. She can fight Tommy. She can fight anybody. She can. She don't need nobody to fight Callaway. She don't need nobody to fight Tasik. She don't need nobody to fight nobody. And I just hate that Natalie's so picky choosy. And the girls that she feel like not gonna bow down and not gonna do what she say and be a eater, and not the way that Tasiki be using it. Be a eater. If you ain't gonna be eating, like Biggie said, if you ain't gonna be eating dick, then Natalie gonna find a way to scoot you on out. She gonna find a way. That's why I don't like it. You definitely got whoopsies. You did not win. She did not win. I aspire to live with that type of just confidence in my lives. I really do. Because she don't even think twice about it. She be knowing it. And it's because her lapdogs they got it down packed. It's like they get paid to make sure they hype her, which they probably do. You know, they all act like they be just licking Natalie's butthole. I don't understand. Excuse me. But they do. They act like they be licking her butthole on the low. And to each his own. But don't make it so obvious on the show. Can y'all not? Can y'all have y'all own brain? It's sick. She be dead wrong. And y'all be acting like she not. She be dead beat up. And y'all be acting like she not. I don't get it. Natalie be like, every time. And be getting whooped every time. I be like, Okay, if you say so. I just can't unsee it. When Natalie went to that car, it's because she needed her phone so she can go on and let that nigga know, hey, hold her down so I can get some leaks, because I know they're not going to be able to flip that no type of way when they get to trying to edit it. I know it's going to look bad. You know you got whooped. And that's why. Because you tried to make it seem like Tommy came back there messing with you when you was talking to your little lap dogs, when you was talking to, you know what I'm saying, you was talking to your little liquors. You was like, oh, I tried to spare her. First of all, you didn't spare nobody, Natalie. I'm gonna need you to stop with that. You don't spare anybody. The only person you might have spared was Camila, and she had just given birth. So let's stop there, okay? Secondly, you stopped her. You got out of your car. Your security let you know, hey, she right here. I just seen it. That's just what happened, because you was shouting out your window, Tommy, where you going? Tommy, where you going? You see how delusional you and your friends is? You and your bootlickers is? Like, y'all is just all delusional, okay? I don't understand where where y'all be. We can't be watching. And I know y'all probably watch it and y'all be like, dang, my confessional not really... It don't be making sense. It don't be giving, because y'all be delusional. Natalie did not win. The end. That's just how I feel about it. And you started with her, and the reason why you started with her when y'all was back there in the parking lot was because you was more confident, because you had already put your bodyguard on game. Natalie the type, if I can't beat him, you got to get off my show. That's the type of person Natalie is, and that's why I don't want her on the show. That's why I don't like her on the show, and that's why I'm never going to change my mind on it, because she never going to stop doing that. That's weird. That's not, and that's why it's never going to be anything really just that authentic, because motherfuckers feel like they got to kiss your ass just to secure their spot. I don't like it. It's not entertaining to me. It's annoying. Really, Natalie, it's annoying. It really is annoying. Nobody wants to... And then after the fight, Opera girl, I'm trying to like you. Please don't do that. Please, I understand that's your friend. I understand. But you don't have, like, I don't understand why y'all do that. Why are y'all obsessed with that? Why y'all can't just be that girlfriend and be that girlfriend? Y'all don't gotta be her backup team and her, like, what? Natalie can handle her own. This her show, right? Then she should be able to handle her own. She shouldn't need nobody coming to fight her battle. She should be top dog, be able to handle it. That's just how I feel. Like, now Tasiki and Jelly Bean, I was already through before it started. Really, I'm gonna be real. I was done before it started, because what are we doing? This happened like months ago. It had to be like at least a month or two in between. Second of all, Tasiki, you could tell you just was drunk, baby, and you really started thinking about your nigga, and then that also crossed your mind, and you was like, oh yeah, I got to get this girl, 'cause she got... But for what though? I mean, I get it. Maybe you playing chess, not checkers. Maybe that's what you're doing. I don't know. But I feel like at the end of the day, where did that come from? That was so random. I mean, I guess maybe that's what you was doing at Bad versus Wow. Maybe you was already just dropping the seed for this to be y'all love storyline for a part of the season. I don't know, but it was not gonna be an interesting fight if Mariah, you just shouldn't have even jumped in. That's just how I feel. I don't like that. I don't like that. Why do you feel like you need to jump in for Tasiki of all people? You think that's gonna stop her from whooping your ass if you do something that she feel like you need your ass whooped? Is that what you're doing? Either way, you need to stop, okay? Because while you whooping ass for Tasiki, you got Bianca trying to whoop ass for you. It's just, you got a lot going on. That's why I don't even like you on the show either. Because what is we doing? Is that what you doing? Y'all haven't said two words to each other this far this season. Have they had a conversation? If so, let me know. I don't recall them ever having a conversation this far this season. But like I said, behind the scenes, they probably be getting giddy, talking, texting, FaceTime. And I'm just saying, but Mariah, she can fight her own battles. That's just, I don't like when y'all jumping people fights who can fight their own battles. That's weird to me. As somebody who can fight their own battles, I think I would be annoyed that somebody jumping in my stuff. That I just wouldn't like that. Because let me work out. What you doing? You know, who asked you? Now, if I'm getting toe up, yes. But, I mean, Natalie be getting toe up, but Natalie be popping like she don't be getting toe up. And that's why I be like, let Natalie handle her own because it's her show and she can do what she want. And she has a power complex. Like, she is just... But you know what? The more I think about it, I don't blame you, Tasiki. Because when I get a man, I'm not going to play about him neither. Get away from him. don't even look this way. Just go find something to do. I feel you, but at the same time, she said y'all already talked about it. So that's basically the same thing like Mariah Lynn saying she already talked to Sapphire about it, but Bianca still came in fighting Sapphire. That's just the same thing to me. So it's just dry. To me, it's dry beef either the way. I'm just saying. Now the girls are outside behind the house. First it was Meatball and Biggie. And I don't know. That just gave me a real nostalgic feeling. Like, it just really did. That just remind me of when me and my sister Kamaria, we used to be outside. We used to sneak away and go smoke when we was young. And, it just it was like real cozy. Like I said, I just feel like they got I feel like they might really in real life have a real good friendship. Or whatever. I feel like they could be, let me say, in another setting, I feel like they could be or would be really good friends, like in real life. I feel like they might have a, kind of a lot in common, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed like a real good little friendship to me. If they was in a different setting, maybe. I want to say that Brat tattoo on Biggie's hand is so fire. That is so cute. I love it so much. Like, I gotta get me one. Not on my hand because I know that it hurt, but I gotta give me one somewhere. Now, because Natalie had so much to say this episode, let me go back to her because she did this scene right here. Like, girl, you so used to your lapdogs fueling up your head and gassing you up with bull that you don't know. You get real triggered when somebody come at you with the truth. And you need to work on that. Because it shows, and it shows real ugly. The way you low-key snapped on Biggie for defending her friend. But that's just because, you and your friend group, y'all don't do that. Y'all just shut up. And I wouldn't want to be a friend in no friend group like that. Because that's just the same as talking about me. Somebody talking about me or misleading people because you're misleading people saying that you whooped on me because you did not. You had to pay to have your security guard hold her hands or whatever y'all talked about. Because you did not win initially. You won after you did your little setup queen stuff that you be doing. Sis? So, you was wrong as fuck for trying to flip out on Biggie like that. Biggie ain't did nothing wrong for speaking up for her friend because that's what friends do, especially when Tommy don't do nothing but show her love. She show her more love than you do, and that's the problem. Instead of embracing real females and real baddies, you want the phony baddies. You want the get along to go along baddies. You don't want the baddies that's gonna stand 10 toes for what they really feel and what's really going on. You just want the baddies that's gonna go with what you feel and what you want to have going on. And that's why I'm gonna always respect Biggie. Regardless of if she stand 10 toes, and I'ma always respect Biggie because when it come to fighting, she might not stand 10 toes. But when it come down to like standing for her friends and speaking her mind, she gonna do that every time. Like, she gonna speak her mind because who are you to think that you're gonna make me not type. And that's the energy that I'm getting from her, and I love that for Biggie. I really, really do. Natalie don't know how to respect girls who have other opinions. She don't know how to respect girls who... You can't not want girls to be more of a part of it because they don't get along with you or because they think that you need to turn your chips in or whatever the case may be. That's why you don't deserve to be on the show. Your ego too big, sis. You don't even allow it to be no real authentic reality show because you making everybody feel like they gotta pick and choose a side, and that's not... When in reality, you don't own 100% of Baddies. Like, so it's... If you did, I'm pretty sure Callaway wouldn't be on there. If you did, I'm pretty sure Biggie wouldn't be on there. And if you did, I'm pretty sure there's a few girls that you would not want on there. You'd be looking so annoyed that some of them are even there. So, you just... I don't even like to tell people to humble themselves because that's a negative word to me. But, baby, it's just time for you to pipe it down a little bit. Honestly, at this point, because it's not right that how everybody gonna get to showcase who they are, but they feel like they have to side with Natalie. They have to lick your ass crack to have camera time or to be included. What? I feel like you need to go on, you need to get a love show or competing for the best friend show or something like that along the lines of that if that's what you gonna do. Like, I guess, I don't know, this just was not what I was expecting for Baddies to be. Like, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like if you not a Natalie crew, they gonna make a fool out of you. And then here it is. It all comes out. This is the real reason you be doing Biggie like you be doing her. You be disregarding her and stuff like that. This is why you do her like you do her. It all came out like I knew. You're mad because she's cool with Tommy. I just don't understand why. Why can you be mad at that? She does not have to want to lick your ass crack. If she decides she want to lick Tommy's ass crack, what's wrong with that? And I don't even feel like Tommy is the type of person that make people lick her ass crack. I'm gonna be real. I feel like Tommy like people who can be independent and have their own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they could have a discussion, you know what I'm saying, and speak with each other about situations without you feeling like, oh, well, I'm this and this is my that. And that's why I really hope Tommy do get her some shows or something going, because I will be definitely making videos on that and definitely fully subscribing and like just same as I got the year subscription for Zeus, I'll get the year subscription for Tommy stuff, you know. And I'm waiting for Red Rum, but they seem like their stuff is a little out of whack. I don't know. Ray J stuff, when is his stuff dropping? I need to know so I can be on it. But like I said, I don't like that Natalie feel like she can make certain girls feel uncomfortable just because they make her feel uncomfortable. Like, girl, boo, you want to be a part of the cast, play your motherfucking role. Quit trying to put needles in the motherfucking nest when we want to. These are the girls we want to see too. You can't, like, you taking that away from us, sis. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna leave that right there, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make another part 2 because I feel like this video too long, and I really hate when I don't want it to take a long time uploading. That's why I keep it at a minimum, because who finna be waiting all day? I need to take a couple minutes. That's it. I don't need to be. And when I come back, I'm gonna finish off this scene with Slim Too Bad, Natalie, Biggie, and Meatball, and then I'm gonna talk about Tinka and Dom in the Body, and then I'm gonna talk about, who else is it? Callaway and Dia when they was talking at the little bar, and then I'm gonna talk about the van ride and the little part of the nature walk we got to see. And so I'll be back.